Welcome back. Well, today is National Doctors Day, and of course, the doctors over at Shriners are doing incredible work. Shriners Children Hawaii has been serving our youth for over 100 years, and during that time, they've done some incredible life-saving and life-changing work.
Yeah, and that work includes prosthetics and orthotics. John went over to the Children's Hospital to learn more.
There may be a lot of people out there that don't know Shriners Children's Hawaii does orthotics and prosthetics, and one of the guys that's leading the charge is Richard. Thanks for having us down. Appreciate it.
Thank you, John.
In just a bit, we're going to meet Natalia, and she is a patient here. But first, let's talk a little bit about Shriners. Give me the history of this place.
So Shriners Hawaii has been around for about 100 years now. We actually just celebrated our centennial. And it was originally founded 100 years ago to treat kids who had polio. These kids with polio, they developed scoliosis, other muscle and joint disorders, which obviously affected their mobility. So in addition to those patients, Shriners would also treat other patients that had muscle and joint issues, cerebral palsy, brittle bone disease. Many of these kids would need braces in order to improve their quality of life. And so now, 100 years later, we're able to provide still that same type of care to those patients.
Now, fast forward 100 years later, anyone with an injury or a condition can come to Shriners.
That's correct. We have a walk-in injury clinic, so kids who might have a sports injury can come in and we'll treat them. Other ones who have congenital or born with certain conditions, we'll treat them, from birth and handle that condition all the way until they become an adult.
Let's talk about your specialty for a second, because you deal with orthotics and prosthetics. It's come a long way, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. So a lot of the original braces were made from just metal and leather, really a craftsmanship and formed to the patient. Nowadays, with advances in medical technology and materials, we incorporate things like carbon fiber, which is lightweight yet strong. We also use new technologies like 3D scanning and CAD/CAM. We also have new componentry as considered externally powered devices, or you might call them bionic devices. We even allow our kids to choose colors and patterns onto their devices, so they can pick a color that they like that makes their brace a little bit easier to wear or kind of reflects their personality while still getting all the support that they need.
What does the 3D scanner do?
We use a 3D scanner to take an impression of the body. Instead of taking a mold in plaster or fiberglass around the patient, we'll actually just scan them and get a digital mold. And it's precise to 0.2 millimeters. We'll then use that to create a scoliosis brace for the patient that matches their body exactly.
Passed down from generation to generation. I actually suffer from scoliosis.
A lot of kids actually have scoliosis and don't quite know it, but that is something that we can treat here with a specialized scoliosis brace that I create for them, custom just to what they want.
There's also an entire facility for recreational purposes here. Do you guys teach the children how to walk on a prosthetic, use their orthotics? How does that work?
So that's a good point. We do include that, and that's only one piece of the puzzle. The hospital incorporates everything from radiology to orthopedic surgery as well. So that's sort of the front half, and patients will get those treatments as needed. We then can teach them how to use that device in rehab, learning how to walk again, or even taking that device and using it to have fun with, and doing that in recreational therapy, with arts and crafts, or maybe even going outside and playing tennis with. We even fine-tune what they want for maybe a special activity, say stand-up paddleboarding for like Natalia. Other kids might want to ride a bike, so we can use the right combination of materials and design so that they can not only do their everyday activities, but then also incorporate sports, like riding a motorcycle or something.
What's the deal with that?
I don't know, it's more recently I've kind of started to really like mushrooms and frogs.
Mushrooms and frogs.
It's really random, but I just started really liking them. There's 3 mushrooms. The biggest one's me. I don't know, I'm gonna kind of take it off to show you. So there's 3 mushrooms. This is the biggest one's me, this is Tatiana, this is Yelly.
So you're sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What do they mean to you?
Well, they're kind of my best friends, to be honest. They hang out with me, I guess. We play together, play games, on our phones.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I mean, I find decorating houses interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like putting furniture in different places?
Yeah, I find that fun to do.
Painting?
Yeah, I actually do painting.
You do?
Yeah.
Like what kind of paintings? Frogs and mushrooms?
I mean, I used to paint a lot. I don't necessarily do as much now, but I still find it fun.
So you pretty much do anything that a person with 2 legs does?
Yeah, like I can run, I can jump, play tag.
Now that she's active, she's actually going through the entire process. She seems to be fitting in real well. What is the next steps for her as she progresses and gets a little older?
I think for her, we'll need to make new legs as she grows, but really just having her try new activities and letting me know what she wants, in her life, and then I can tell her that she can do it, and I can make something to make it easier.
I guess the biggest thing now is to let everybody know that what she's doing and what you're doing for her is, there's no cost to it.
This is true. With Shriners, we are a nonprofit facility. We're a charity-based organization. And with that, sometimes people think, okay, maybe we're getting something that's of lesser quality. But here we can provide all the best stuff. I've worked at previous institutions, world-renowned institutions on the mainland, and I get to do the same stuff here and treat my patients with the same type of devices and technologies. If patients have insurances, that's fantastic. If not, Shriners' mission is to treat as many kids as possible, regardless of the ability to pay.
Anybody had any questions about all of what you do here or how you could possibly help their child, where could they go for more information?
They can just go to our website. It's going to be shrinerschildrens.org/Hawaii.
Perfect. Thanks so much for having me down. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
Let me ask you, what do you love most about Shriners?
Well, I mean, if there wasn't necessarily one here in Hawaii, we'd probably have to go to like the mainland for my leg. So I feel like it's kind of like nice, And plus their banana bread and cafeteria is pretty good.
The food's good, huh?
Yeah.
Here you go from Uncle John. Here's some banana bread.
Banana bread.
Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. And thanks for playing tennis with me. I'm sorry I wasn't very good.
I think you're pretty good, to be honest.
Awesome.
That's wonderful.
What a sweet girl. I love her.
Great interview, John. And I mean, it's so great to see you. I mean, we all know the incredible work that Shriners Children's Hawaii does in the community and has for not only decades, over 100 years now, which is so incredible. And obviously seeing how technology has evolved in the medical field. And how people's lives have been able to evolve because of that. So really, really neat to see.
Yeah, I have some friends who volunteer there, and they said it's amazing. So make sure you guys check them out online. They have a lot of work that you guys can be a part of.
All the details on our website. All right, well, coming up.